Hello student, good morning everyone. I hope you all are safe and fine in your home. So as you know, we have discussed political first chapter in our last class. So today we will going to discuss about the first chapter of history, how, when and where. Related to this chapter, you same chapter you read in your class 7 also, first chapter. Okay, so today we will going to discuss about the past, present, dates, why, how important are dates, then which dates are important. Okay, then how do we periodize. Okay, then what is colonial, then how do we know. Okay, so just I'll going to give you the short description of this chapter. So after this chapter, I request each and every students, please go your chapter line by line. If any doubts, you can ask me. So, so let's start our first chapter. The very first chapter that talks about how, when, and where. Now, in this topic, the whole and sole idea of this chapter would be to kind of ignite interest in the subject. Okay, so it is telling about the subjects. Okay, then most of the students consider the history to be very boring. Okay, most of the students they thought the history is the very boring subject. Okay, and they bore in at the time of history period, and it's only about memorizing dates. But however, under this chapter we will develop kind of conception and idea as to why study history and why it is crucial, means important and critical to understand the key happening in the history of India at India at as well as the world. So now let's talk. Now let's talk about some of the very interesting example. Okay, listen nicely. Okay, example. You listen nicely. The examples. Example. Uh, so let's say if I ask your birthday, okay, you might remembering well. So when you are born, you remember well. But let's talk another example of your classmates. If I ask him your birthday, will he be able to answer? Probably, if is a close friend of yours. ओके, अगर वो आपका क्लोज फ्रेंड है तो ज़रूर आपका बर्थडे जानेगा. जैसे कि अगर आप लोग मुझे मतलब एज अ टीचर बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा पाते हो तो आप लोगों को मेरा बर्थडे ज़रूर याद होगा. तो यही मैं एग्जांपल बताना चाहता हूँ. ठीक है. देन सो इफ़ ही ए क्लोज फ्रेंड ऑफ योर्स एंड ही विल आंसर द क्वेश्चंस अदरवाइज, ओके, it would be very challenging for him to answer. Okay, so the similar things come in your mind. Okay, why to remember Akbar was born? क्यों ज़रूरी है क्यों ज़रूरी है इसको याद करना कि अकबर कब जन्म हुआ था, है ना. why to remember when Babur was born? when the battle of Panipat was held, and so Panipat was held and so on so forth. Now, over the period of time, the things and the conception of team changing. Okay, previously history was considered and confined only to the dimensions of when the things happen. Okay, now we are moving forward step ahead and considering how and what happens under history. Okay, क्या हुआ अभी हिस्ट्री के अंदर में. So let's say the things how they existed in past, how they are in present. So we are trying to connect or create a link between what was before and what is after. Now let's take a very simple example. If you are being heard about the certain things, let's say the use of tea, use of coffee. So it's very inconsistent to answer that okay, tea was started or the use of tea was started on this day of this year. It's not exactly one day that suddenly a person started drinking tea. Okay, ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हम लोग ये चाय को पिएंगे, ये चाय को हमको इसी दिन में स्टार्ट करना है, ऐसा कोई ज़रूरी नहीं है. ठीक है ना. वो डेट कभी भी सडनली अचानक से स्टार्ट हो सकता है. ठीक है. सो इट्स ओवर एट stretch of time or over at duration that things happen, and that durations or that period is very very important or same thing crucial. Okay, similarly, let's say previously aeroplane were considered to be a means of communication. Okay, means of communications that could be only and only by the privileged or elite group. Now with Udan scheme, which scheme? Udan scheme coming in the idea, coming in the idea is क्या? उड़े देश का आम नागरिक. ठीक है ना. Scheme coming in the idea is उड़े देश का आम नागरिक. That means what? Each and every common man of the country should be able to fly. So that is where you taking history from the historical ideas of building aeroplane to the present day used for a common man. It's all history. So that is the key conceptions. You must understand that why we talking about history. Okay, it's very important. Okay, so now we will going to talk about the Lord Clive. Okay, it is here na, Lord Clive. It is Warren Hastings. Where is this is no, we will get here. Here only we get. Okay, so see now Robert Clive, very broad perspective when he was trying to rule over India, and during that time he asked Rennell to produce the map of Hindustan. Whom he asked? Rennell. Okay, he asked to Rennell to produce map of Hindustan. Okay, Hindustan, and it's only if the map of India Hindustan could be produced, it would be very easy to conquer the Pacific areas. Now when people started writing about it, every person had a different perspective for the same. So you have a Britishers that would have different perspective, and Indian peasants who would have a very different perspective for the same thing. Previously, what considered was the king was born when he came up to the throne, when he died, and so on so forth. Those things considered important, and that was what was history in the past. When we talk about history in the present, we talk about how people like their livelihood, how they were engaged in various economy and activities, how city and kingdom evolved, and how the ideas spread that were revolutionaries the world. So everything under those ideas would be considered as a part of a history based on which we are moving forward. So it's basically a part that is being defined to you to move forward. Now Warren Hastings, yeah, Warren Hastings is here. Okay, I got the Warren Hastings here. Okay, Warren Hastings Wherein hesitating, first journal of India in 1773. If I put at down, this case would be the perspective. The perspective would be perspective. What would be we have to what remember the Governor General. All the Governor General, all the viceroy, you keep a list and start the remembering those. But that is not what we look after in a real history. We look after what is the contribution of each and every Governor General. What was the contribution of viceroy during that time? It's very important to know what their contribution was. Okay, now James Mill. Okay, James Mill, yeah, he was a Scottish. Okay, so James Mill, now James Mill, his very famous book, A History of British India, divided into 3 periods. Okay, example, he explained the 3 periods were the Hindu period, the Muslim period, the British period, and since he himself was a Britisher, he explained the way in which he was explained the put what is idea, what ideas for the period of Hindus and Muslim period that he talked about was a period of talk about was a period of curiosity. Okay, superstition, caste differences, and religious intolerance that existed. However, the British period marked as a period of civilization, and it's a period of civilized society with development of institutions, development of art, development of culture. And he explained further that if Britishers were given the real authority, or they want to, or they should conquer India, so that they could civilize each and every corner of the world. So what was the views of Mill? Now if I a common let's say a peasant of or privileged, what would be his perspective? His perspective would be much more different, because he would consider this to be a kind of thing that has been highlighted with the perspective of British Empire into India. So with soul or goal dominating the country, they considered themselves to be more superior and civilized. However, for a common man, they were putting up many atrocity. They are not governing ruling area properly. For the common man, it was the very tough line. So the perspective refers from one man to another man. So what history brings in a kind of fusion of the various perspective, and the way forward we should find a order to move. So now later on we talked about the 3 division: the ancient India, the medieval India, and the modern India. Now the modern India is the India we talk about the ideas of equality, liberty, fraternity that we all talked about under the constitutions of India. When we submit up, however, this medieval India period did not have any traces of the elements of the modern India, because equality, fraternity, liberty were not concept that are popular during the medieval period. However, the colonial period is considered is a period. Okay, colonial period is a consider is a period consider is a period where there was no equality, no freedom, and it was kind of the British rule, and every local nawabs and the local people had to be subjected to British Empire. So first of all, you tell me, what do you mean by colonial? Please give me your answer. Okay. Colonial means, so you know, because you read in your class 7 history book also, Paul science book also, then 6 also. Okay, so you give me your answer in a comment box. Oh, okay. So the economy the economy was highly controlled, and the revenue collection was key during that time, was also very controlled and collected by a very few. Now this colonial period led to colonization of the country, and colonization means technically that one country subject over the other country and tried to bring in the changes in form of social changes, political changes, and economic changes of the country. Okay, so now we talked about Britishers. How do we know Britishers? As we said, from Britishers perspective or from British perspective would be very different from an Indian perspective, because from Britishers themselves, they were highly civilized group of people and they were superior to the common Indian people. Okay, how do we know? So now there were key things they brought about. The first of the key ideas was idea of keeping special records. Okay, and records, each and everything under the British rule was to be documented. Now this was documented as memos. Memos means what? Memos का मतलब होता है जैसे कि क्या बोलेंगे उसको, मेमोज मतलब किसी को मतलब वो देना, मतलब वार्निंग देना, ठीक है ना. सो हाँ, डॉक्यूमेंटेड एज मेमोज एज नथिंग्स. ओके, nothing as reports. So the person who entered India has communications with any other nawabs. All those things would be documented in detail in the British history. So that was one thing we learned very well from the Britishers. Because of the documentation, you have clarity of ideas and you have a kind of clear cut visions that we could understand now. Okay, what Britishers planning during that time? Okay, again a very good ideas that led forward was in the administrative institutions. Each institution had a record room attached to it, so be at the local governance office, be at a museum, be at institutions of art. Everywhere you would have a record room where all the important literature or all the important happenings were to be kept. Again, there were people who were beautifully writing the text, and those are known as calligraphers, and these calligraphers were writings out a text, copying at and creating the archives during that time. Archive means you know na, like a library kept everything. Okay na, archive you already read in your class 6 also. हाँ, अभी हम सर्वे के ऊपर आए नहीं है, सर्वे के ऊपर में आएंगे, तब तक हमें यही देखना है, ठीक है. So again, institution and museum came up. Okay, art was highly appreciated as per the British culture. So this some of the development of the British period. Now the early 19th century talk about handwritten text. That handwritten text, about the handwritten text you read in your class 6 also. And two things you read na, manuscript and what inscription है ना. The handwritten, the manuscript to the people they means wrote on the palm leaf. Okay, so handwritten text. However, during the middle and the 19th century, printing presses have started. So you have more newspaper and magazines coming up. Again, one more important aspects of the Britain Empire and the British rule in India was what? Surveying. Okay, na. This is a surveying. That time the survey was very much important. Okay, James Prinsep. James Prinsep was one of the major governor who talks about surveying the land area, and once you surveying you know which areas is to dominate and how to over out. So surveying become a very important part of the British conquest on India. मीन्स वो लोग सर्वे करने के बाद में आराम से ब्रिटिश क्या कर सकते थे, इंडिया पे राज कर सकते थे. ठीक है. सो इट वाज द फॉर्म ऑफ जूलॉजिकल सर्वे, बायोलॉजिकल सर्वे, बॉटनिकल सर्वे, एंथ्रोपोलॉजिकल सर्वे and forest survey of India. So numerous survey was conducted. Census was started on 10 yearly pasted. Okay, in India, revenue maps was made, and this revenue helped to collect taxation from local people. Now key important thing again here was all these records that the Britishers were depicting only the ideas of Britishers, and they were not revealing the idea of a common man. What were the idea of a common man? The idea of a common man was trying to speak views in the local newspaper that started after printing. The local leaders and the local people who were involved in national movement in India were trying to express their ideas through mass movement. So the views of a common man of India and views of Britishers differed highly. So if you only read a text was later let down the Britishers. Okay, let down the Britishers. Read a text was later let down the Britishers. We would the kind of vice readers because we are not imputing effort that put out by the common people of India. So this effort, the atrocities of Britishers, the atrocities of Britishers explained only by the common man. So the peasants were explaining how the tax collections was difficult. Again, the people who giving food were not a kind of quality food. They should be given up. Okay, so all those things brought out kind of revolt in a common man, and that ultimately led to the foundation for the Indian national movement that we would talk about in the later chapter. आने वाले चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे. So here we would be discussing how colonial power arose and how Indian movement gain momentum. Okay, how they gain momentum. So as to gain independent from the British Empire. So as we talk about these chapters, forms of in the introductions or a kind of good outline create interest to the subject, and we would be proceeding more chapters in history in upcoming classes. So this is your first chapter, and this chapter is just like an introduction of class 8 history. Okay, So I request each and every students, you go through your chapters line by line, okay? And I will, and if uh, if you can, then you can try to do this true false in your book, okay? There's 2 3 4 three more question is there, so this answer I will give you, okay? And I will give you more extra questions. So if you are not understood, then please ask me. So thank you and have a nice day. Bye.